I am glad you are here, Proxy. Threads of fate tangle around the Outcast Inn in an ever-expanding knot. I cannot discern its origin. Hermaeus Mora gifted. Pass through this tangle and enter the inn. Find the source of this disturbance. If we allow the tangle in fate to persist, our localized reality could collapse. I sensed the disturbance. As I understand, cause and effect. Imagine swinging. Go where I cannot, Proxy. Untangle this knot of fate.
Another apparition? Oh, you're real. Please, come in. Yes, please, come in. Stay for... I don't know her from a skeever's arse, and I don't... Not a one. But a good innkeep can guess what a customer needs. And she needs a drink. The well's out back in the courtyard. Bring me a bucket of water, and all good innkeepers know. Can't think of a better. I didn't see the Kraken. Bought the place almost a year ago. I wanted to turn almost every innkeep apprenticeship I ever had. Always.
Mortal, help me. Please. I don't know if you can understand me. My mind is a storm of images and voices and memories. I can see every reality all... We did, didn't we? Then you know my name is Ethelia. I am what mortals call, possibilities. Probabilities, places where fate... A phrase emerges from the storm. Sage's dream. I remember so little about... I am Ethelia. Remembering is echoes from other realities. I wish to know more.
Well, at least she's finally talking. That's better than I ever managed. I knew she wanted a drink. But Sage's dream... Never. The previous owner left junk all over the courtyard. I've been sorting through it and noted Gilredal's Book of Obscure and Ancient Spirits. That's the book's name. Not a clue. Innkeepers get plenty of requests they don't understand. Strong drink fogs the mind, right? Makes some pains less sharp. She hasn't moved once since you left. An Ayleid drink? I need to think. Reproducing a sage's dream sounds like a fun challenge. It'll certainly take my... Never. Oh, sure. You'll...
Something hides here. I feel its hatred thick and sour. Perhaps I can call it to us. This horrid relic rose from the ground. I need to talk. When you left, I was compelled to follow. I saw an image of you and the storm in my head. Remember? I cannot focus through all... Over here. I sense a path that wishes to be explored. Shine the lamp, please. I know this. A doorway to the many paths. Step through and I will follow. My power abandons me here. I will follow if I can.
The enemy approaches. They come to imprison my prince.
No, Torvasad. They are... different. Approach, Pathwalker, and speak. A mortal Pathwalker. Such a creature is quite rare. And I see you are accompanied by one of my reflections. An Athelia from a different path. You carry something else with you. It feels like... the Lamp of Clarity. A relic created to hunt me and my unseen. It carries a spark of its creator Azora within. That gives it a... Sage's Dream is the mortal name for our connection to the many paths. They bloom in my shadow, or in the shadows of other Athelias. Each path's ingredient is unique. This is my end, Pathwalker. Hermaeus Mora has declared me... How strange. Not in any way your possibilities scatter across the... Control. The mortal mind is... Mortals are servant. Each reality bound. Most mortals quake in... I suppose once I am as cute. The many... When she drinks. Most mortal... The Prince of... Do not fit. Another Athelia. So powerful and proud. I offer you a path home. Collect the ingredients and let us go back, mortal. A new path appears. Use the lamp, mortal. So much of the path we just walked was familiar to me. The shrine, my son. I sent Torvasad and the other scion. Ingredients to create the drink grow in the shadow of all Athelias. It was created by the Daedric Prince Azora. She made the relic to find me. One of my powers is to avoid the gaze of other as am I. Hopefully we learn more as we travel. The last path was clarifying. Step through. Let us see where this path takes us. Dread fills this path. Find the ingredient, but use caution. We are not welcome here. My Shardborn. They always served me well. These shelves were full in our reality. Not ransacked like this. This shrine appears old, decayed. What happened here? Have Mora's forces finally come? Then I am finished. No. Of course she lost control. My Shardborn should gut you. Azura's lamp is not a friend to Athelia, Pathwalker. Accepted. When word arrived of Mora's... This reflection seems resigned to her fate. Quite different from the other. I saw how to open a doorway. Let us return to the inn's cellar. I sense this is the last... Like before, this path stirred up memories. I remember the armies of the other princes pounding on the doors to my shrine. My loyal Shardborn readying their weapons. She is correct. I should not trust Azura's lamp. Like before. Step into the many paths once again, mortal. Unbridled anger fills these halls. We have entered a war zone. Find the last ingredient, but be careful.
Well, I probably shouldn't be proud of that. I guess this is a fight now.
No, you must not bring that reflection any closer. Speak with me, and I shall explain. Your Athelia, does she not sense it? The Athelia of this path. Then I hope you succeed. Why would... Flee while you can. Athelia is the...
Damn his eyes! Every one of them! He wanted a monster! Behold the last tomorrow! Behold the destroyer of reality!
This Athelia shows uncontrolled rage. It will consume every piece of this reality.
Do you want to brag about that, or should I?
We must leave this path before my reflection destroys it.
There you are. Oh, come here. I have an idea about the sage's dream. Did you get lost down here? Yeah, that happens to me sometimes too. What? You do? Well, that makes things easier. I turned my alchemy stove into the finest experiment. First, place the Tyrum weed in the apparatus. Slowly apply heat to steep the Tyrum weed. No one... Needs more heat. Too hot. Reduce the heat. That looks nicely steeped. Next, place the hawk fruit in the apparatus. Apply heat to liquefy the hawk fruit. Again, not too hot. It needs to be hotter. You'll burn the fruit. Reduce the heat. The hawk fruit looks properly reduced. Now add loot berries to the apparatus. You should chill the loot berries without freezing them. It needs to be cooler. It's getting too cold. Don't freeze. Perfectly chilled. Now, to blend the drink. 2 parts steeped tirum weed and hawk fruit juice for every 1 part of chilled loot berries. Perfect amount of tirum weed. Don't add any more. That's the exact amount of loot berries we need. Looks like a perfectly blended sage's dream. Pour the finished drink into that carafe. Now, grab the drink and take it to that strange woman. I'll meet you upstairs.
Sage's dream. Do you have it? Finally. The storm abates, and I can clearly see the many paths. I shall set things right. The echoes I dragged from... We learned that every Athelia is dangerous.
The pain is gone and the threads of fate have untangled. What happened in there, Proxy? I sense the knot in the threads of fate has untangled, If helping Athelia saved reality, then you made the right choice. I predicted that the tangled threads of fate were related to Athelia's release. But how could I know she was the direct cause? You have served the one who knows very well in this effort. I must contact Hermaeus Mora and inform him. Take it to Skingrad for study.
Good. You came. After we finished at Hoperoot, I raced to Feldagard Keep to warn them about the report we found. But as you can hear, Daedric forces seek to overwhelm the Legion cohort, in addition to defending the major roads to the north and east. We need to take stock of the situation before we head inside. Stumbling into a fight blindly, never. It was a reconnaissance report to the recollection. I did a little scouting before the Legion built the keep. Head to the Market Overlook. We'll take stock of the situation there.
Finders keepers, as they say.
Damn, they breached the wall. Let's talk strategy, comrade. Damn. The Daedra surrounded the keep and breached. The legionaries barricaded the area past the breach. Marion commands the troops stationed at Feldagard. He's stubborn, but has an excellent tactical mind. The door is recessed between a gap and some rocks. I wouldn't call it a hidden entrance, but it's easy to miss if you don't know about it. Tough as forged. The door is behind that gap in the rocks. Stay alert while we look for Commander Marion.
Commander! They're climbing over the walls! We can't...
Tribune! Praise the gods, we can use your help.
He's up on the wall. How can we help, Commander?
Stendar's blood, it's good to see you. We need all the swords we can get. And anyone The most immediate threat is that they are slipping in all over the keep. I need to contain them in one spot. Since my soldiers are up to their ears in Daedra, you'll have to cut down an enemy or two, no question. But your primary objective is they are Daedra. We need to cut off their...
That'll stop any Daedra, if they have legs. Careful! You need those hands to fight. That's all of the traps. I hope they hurt. Didn't even know Daedra could climb ropes. I hope this makes them mad. That's all the ropes I can see. Good work.
Commander, the ballista's destroyed. They'll breach the courtyard soon.
Blasted clever Daedra. Meet me in the courtyard.
Let the legionaries handle the Daedra. We need to reach the commander.
We'll guard this passage and fend off any Daedra.
The courtyard is through those doors.
Tribune, get that ballista in working order. Mercenary, you get the fun part. We thought those barricades would... If the Daedra can't get close to the barricade, Tribune Alea will repair the ballista while you douse the barricade in oil. Once it's ready, launch a flaming bolt into the oil and set it ablaze. That should hold their advantage. I gave you an order, mercenary. Get to... No plan is... Grab that bucket of oil first! Now pour the oil around the barricades! Tribune, take lookout. Mercenary, finish repairing the ballista. The parts are by the back wall.
Commander, I see 2 legionaries trapped outside the barricade.
That did it! Now arm that ballista, target the oil, and set it ablaze. That should hold them back. Now crush those Daedra!
No! We lost the legionary.
Would you swit?
Nice targeting, mercenary. Get ready for the next wave.
We lost the legionary. There's too many Daedra.
Keep it up! I see another wave approaching! That's it for the ballista! Tribune, look sharp!
Daedra emerging through the north door! With me, comrade!
down there and find out where they're coming from.
Comrade, you're with me!
We crushed the Daedra's frontal assault and stopped the living quarters. The barracks extend beneath the keep. This attack is much too coordinated to not have a leader. How are the barracks crawling with Daedra? Ballista storage. See that lift? It brings them up into the courtyard.
I don't want to hurt you, but now
Let's
I'm
hope they
going
haven't
to.
found it. I refuse to let...
All right, but don't cry for Mummy.
The armory's just through those doors. Be ready for anything. That must be their commander. Keep low.
Go! Take your forces and capture the keep. I will gather reinforcements in Miramor.
As you command, Shard Marshal Vargas.
We need to talk, comrade. I wondered when Shard Marshal Vargas would turn up again. I still owe. Usually I'd leap the railing and rush into battle. But go around the side to that gateway across from here. I'll distract the commander, then you attack and grab the blade. It's important we do this before she opens another portal. If reinforcements come through, we'll have a bigger fight on our hands. I could still leap this railing and rush her. Some oblivion?
I guess this is a fight now.
She opened a portal. I'm leaping down. I'll tackle her in. Follow us. An attack
wait, Vargas!
Take Abolisher if you can, mortal! No! Kill them, my Shardborn! Recover Abolisher! The Shardborn are endless, mortal!
I really don't like your odds.
More! I need more warriors!
She called the blade Abolisher. It's all yours, comrade.
Abolisher will be mine again, mortals. We shall definitely meet again.
Perhaps I'll ask about the portal later. Right now, I want to know if the
I can't thank you enough for saving me from Legionary Larissus and I were sent.
The battle out here appears to be over, except portals under the keep. As safe as can be expected. After this beating, who can say?
You didn't hesitate to leap through the portal after me. You do. Mirrormore. I'll help bury the dead and then take Abolisher to Skingrad. Maybe Laramil or Baragon can make sense of it. I want you to... Let's keep news about Abolisher between us until we're back in Skingrad. I don't want thieves or a sense that things are going to get worse before they...
Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vashabar Wood Elves were to blame for all this.
You're back! Good. I made some I'm still deciphering the map from Hope Root. You've been busy, friend. Did you learn you helped Athelia remember herself? Isn't that what the Recollection is trying to do? I suppose you had a good... Entangled realities? A strange tale. So, the plan? As I hoped, your Neriostere lies in the western Colovian hills. It was a long... Neriostere was too strange. You stopped... They seek to... Laramil...
The permutations of fate created a high probability that you'd... exactly. Abolisher. Forged by Boethia to... No, we do not. Torvasad used Abolisher to open the way. The blade, the lamp, and the skein. My appointed task. We observed Torvasad. The lamp allowed... That remains to be...
Hello, friend. It looks like the Recollection is... That's Neriostere over there, surrounded by Assaulting a Recollection camp isn't our objective. I've seen a few Recollection scouts come and go while If you want to hit them head on, I'll follow your lead and let's look around. And try to keep out of sight until we're ready to make a move. That's the main gate. Lots of Recollection there. No way we're getting through them without a fight. The recollection brings supplies to this gate. The sentries here are predictable. We might be able to slip by them, or we could try the path to the north. Although, I don't know where that leads. I think we've seen enough. Let's compare notes.
There has got to be a better source for your alchemy practice.
Looks like we've got multiple options for getting inside. From what I recall, we'll find the stairs. It depends if we want to announce our arrival or stay hidden. The gate to the east? That's a good question. Sometimes natural fissures or caves...
They're coming for us.
There, friend. Those are the stairs we're looking for. Be careful. I remember encountering some deadly traps, and it looks like the Recollection's been busy down here too. The Great Hall of Neriostare. This is as far as I got on my previous visit. The door to the south leads to Neriostare's vault, but it's sealed by this Welkin stone. The Recollection's working on the puzzle. Interesting. Let's talk about how to proceed, friend. I've got no talent for spells, but I picked up a bit of arcane lore in my time. The ancient Aliads were fascinating. Great Welkin stones like this one powered mighty enchantments. They could make buildings float. Someone in the Recollection thinks so. Besides, you don't build a door like... Do you see the empty sockets? The mage I came here with years ago thought we needed lesser Welkins. Good idea, friend. The lamp and abolisher give us an advantage previous explorers didn't have. I'm sorry to say that one of my principal talents as an adventurer was getting into places I wasn't supposed to be. I generally served as the trap expert and lockpicker of the party. Guess I came here as part of a small adventure. We hoped to find some treasure overlooked. We parted ways long ago. It looks like Nantharian intends to plant more. Planting seeds to... I have no idea. That stone wasn't there until the light of the lamp revealed it. Great. Let's go back to the Great Welkin stone and try it in one of the sockets. Look! The stone you've placed is feeding the greater Welkind. Let's find the rest of the lesser stones. The gate's blocked by rubble. I think a polisher might help us here. Look, I think that's another hidden Welkin stone. Use the... There it is! Another Welkin stone. Go ahead, take it. Another stone. 2 more and we'll see what the great Welkin stone is protecting.
I hope you're watching.
That's the balcony beyond the gate mentioned in the recollection notes. Try a polisher here. I think there's another stone nearby. Try the lamp here. Look at that! Another stone! Take it, friend. That's 3 lesser stones. There should be 1 more to find. This must be the pit mentioned in the recollection note. Can we use a polisher here? I think the lamp's found another stone. Give it a try. Amazing. The lamp pulled the stone into our reality somehow. How does this work? That's the last of them. Let's return to the Great Welkin Stone and see if we can open the vault. That did it! The vault is unlocked. We better go in before the recollection notices. Just think, no one set foot in here in ages. Except for any I'm beginning... Stairs to the west. They must lead to an inner chamber. Collapsed stairs? The aliens left us one last obstacle. But I think there's a... There, to the south. I think I see something. So that's the Skein of Secrets? I wonder what it does. Over there, friend. Isn't that an Echoneer manifestation? We should see what it reveals.
Why do you trouble my prince, Feldagard? The many paths splinter. You manipulate fate in ways that were not meant to be.
What I do for the good of all. Why can you not see that, Mora?
I am not alone in my concerns, Ethelia. Constrain yourself, or we will constrain you.
And you will fail. Now be gone.
A memory of Ethelia arguing with Hermaeus Mora. An ancient quarrel between Daedric princes is a good point. And now I'll take the Skein of Secrets home and study it. Laramil thinks it's important.
Did you hear? The King of Vashabar. He's the leader of the Recollection.
I knew those Vashabar Wood Elves were to blame for all this.
Over here, friend. We should talk. It's strange. When I first retreated, the two of us recovered the skein of secrets. You and Tribune Alea saved Feldagard. Laramil believes these relics are the key to defeating Athelia and her Recollection and Daedric allies. We still need to figure out when and how to use them, but thanks to you, we have what we need to save West Weald. After my initial examination of the skein, I thought about precisely. If I'm right, I'm not from what we can... The lamp, not since we... Daedric relic. I admit that no, the recollections are